y'all, welcome back to my channel, and I'm back with another video. I'm kind of low because Brooke is napping. She been getting on my nerves, so I'm not trying to wake her up. But yeah, I'm coming to y'all. Don't mind this syrup, don't mind it, okay? Me and my baby, we just eating all over the place. But yeah, okay. So today's video is gonna be about why I don't talk to Brooke's dad. Everybody had a question, their concern, wondering if my boyfriend is her dad, but he's not. Even though he been there almost half my pregnancy. Well, we got together when I was 6 months. I'm gonna do a story time about that. But the first story time I'm gonna do today is gonna be why I don't talk to Brooke's dad. But everybody's wondering. So if you wanna be nosy, and if you wanna find out why I don't talk to him or whatever y'all think, keep watching. So first, let's start out by saying, when all this first happened, when I first got pregnant, before I even got pregnant, my mama didn't approve of the relationship, and I continuously sneaked over there with him, sneaked with him. He was coming up here to see me in my local park, that's by my house, a recreation center, and I wasn't supposed to be seeing him because I guess my mom, she didn't like, well, I don't guess, I know for a fact that my mom, she didn't like their vibe. She didn't like the fact that his parent, because it's the only one I met was his mom, she didn't like the fact that she was letting us, be in rooms unsupervised. She was picking us up without my mom's permission, and she didn't like that. And hold on, y'all, I gotta think. This to me is old, and I was done with the situation, but y'all want me to bring back up. And she didn't like that. My mama said she old school. She don't like none of that unless we supervise. But I took it overboard, and I kept going, kept constantly seeing him, and yeah. So that's what happened. And my mama, she didn't like it. She once washed her hands with the situation, and she was like, she don't care no more. That was us. But then she realized she can't do that because I was only 13 at the moment when I first talking to him, and she did not approve. So yeah, so we was talking. We was meeting up at the park. I went over his house a couple times. I'ma say like 2 times. The second time I was supposed to be at my friend's house, and I was at my friend's house, but the next following day I lied to my friend, telling her that my sister was making me go home. But my friend never knew that me and my sister did not stay together at the moment. So because me and my friend were supposed to go to the movies, and I was like, oh my god, playing like, my big sister, she in control. She tell me what to do. I'm just playing like, oh my god, my sister said I gotta go home, and this and that. So she was like, okay, or whatever. Even though she was a little bit sad because she wanted to go to the movies with me, I felt bad, but I was like, I want to see my niggas, so I didn't give a fuck type shit. But I wanted to be grown. I wanted to go, sleep with a boy like every girl. Not every girl wants to do that, but some young girls, they want to go, spend out with their boyfriends and stuff. So that was me. I was her, and I was so excited because I never did it before. I'm seeing how other girls do it. I'm just thinking, oh, it's the hype now. That's what we're doing. So I want to do it too. So I got in the car. They came pick me up one night. So we was telling my baby daddy at the moment, when he was my boyfriend, that his mom had lied and said, I'm not picking her up the whole time I was in the car. So when we pulled up to the apartments, he opened the door. He was happy to see me or whatever. And I brought my bag and stuff up in there, and then after that we just chilled and watched TV. And then around, it started getting dark, so his mom, she was getting ready to go to the club, and my sister and her baby daddy went to the club, and they was like telling me, you know, come with us and stuff. But I would have went, but it was like I didn't want to go because he was telling me to stay. And then I was slow, mind you. I'm trying to figure out, was I 13 or 14? I was 13. And I was like, I don't know all them little codes boys be using. So at the time I was like, okay, I'll stay with him. We're here with him. He don't want to be lonely, you know. So that's what I did. And then not knowing that he wanted to, you know, have sex. I didn't know that, even though y'all gonna say she didn't know. I didn't know. I was just 13. Like I said, I didn't know what I was doing. I thought, you know, it was the gig, you know, spending the night with your boyfriend. Okay, because I didn't know nothing about all that. So they went to the club or whatever, and we ended up doing it. Or whatever, and I was just a little bit scared, and you know, and so we did it or whatever. But then we stopped because like something had happened. That's all I'm gonna say. But not nothing nasty or negative, it's just something that happened. So yeah, we stopped, and then my sister came back with her baby daddy, and his mom came back, and then they was like, you know, asking all these questions, you know, because that's what they was doing and stuff. So yeah, after that night, everything had happened. They had brought back some hot dogs and stuff. I didn't want none because I'm picky. I'm real picky. Like, you know me personally, you know I'm picky. So I sit there and probably not eat unless you go give me some else, or unless you have something else in your house. So I didn't want it, so I just gave it away. And I told my boyfriend, well, not my boyfriend, my boyfriend's brother, to give me some of his chips because I wasn't going to eat. So I ate some of his chips or whatever. And I'm just sitting here thinking, like, this is not even what I wanted to do. I just wanted to chill, have fun, make videos or some shit. This is not what I wanted to do. But, you know, me, I'm just sitting there smiling like everything okay. While my sister, she still asking me I'm okay and, you know, what happened and this and that. And I'm just being real secretive with her, even though I know she know that something went down, but, you know, still. So we had went to sleep or whatever. We all had slept on the couch. And then he kept trying to wake me up in the middle of the night to do something with him. And I didn't want to do it with him because me and my sister and her baby dad, we were sleeping downstairs. All of us were sleeping downstairs together on the couch. It was a big couch. We were sleeping all together. I was like, I'm not finna do that. And then I didn't want to do it, so he got mad. Well, I guess he went to sleep, and then he woke me up. When we woke up in the morning, he tried to get me to come upstairs with him so we can do it again. But mind you, my sister was upstairs cleaning up. I think, yeah, she was upstairs cleaning up. And I guess when she walked out, he wanted me to come upstairs and do it with him. And I didn't want to do it. Because, like, I didn't want to keep doing it. Like, I was already scared. I didn't want to do it in the first place, so I didn't want to do it. And he was like, come on. I was like, no. And then my phone was cut off. I think, was it cut off? It was cut off. Yo, we had to cut my phone off or whatever, because, you know, I told you I sneaked it from my friend's house. And so, when I cut my phone on that following morning, my friend was blowing on my phone and telling me, you know, your mom said come home or she's going to call the police. And I was like, you know how you just get that little butterfly feeling in your stomach? That was me. So I was just like, oh my God, my skin so crawling. I got scared and stuff. Then, mind you, my sister didn't know nothing about this. So they started calling and testing her phone. And then my sister started going off on me, and she had, you know, we were just getting into it and stuff. And I was like, oh my God. I was just so scared. And then my sister was like, she had told their mom to come take me home or whatever, because that's what my mom had called and said, come bring my daughter back home. And so I was just so scared, like what. And so his mom pulled up or whatever. My sister was walking me outside. She was like yelling at me and stuff. And so when I got in the car with his mom, she was like, Juicy, don't cry or I'ma cry. And so I was gonna cry anyway, so I wasn't worried about what she said. I'm thinking about what's gonna happen when I get home. So I cried anyway. And it took us a little minute before we got here, but I got there. And then my mama, she was like real upset with me. And then I stayed in my room for that whole day and I went to sleep. And then my mama, the next following morning, my mom took me to the I forgot what that place is called. What's that place called? What is that place called? I don't know what the place was called, but it's like, she took me to this place where I just got, basically I got to check up. I think they just took my blood and just checked me for drugs. That's it. Yeah, they just took my drugs. I mean, they took my blood and tested me for drugs, and they told her, yeah, she's positive. She really, really positive. And this and that, and yeah. But I thought she was supposed to be taking me for pregnancy. She didn't ever take me for no pregnancy test, because she didn't know at the time, so. But she did take me for a drug test or whatever. So yeah, she took me for the drug test. They told her I was positive. And you know, she talked to me. She was mad. She was upset. She was mad that I lied to her. And it was, after that, it was really hard for her to trust me when I said I was going to like my friend's house, or I was going to a party with my friend. It was really hard for her to trust me. So like some of my friends that she knew personally, she'll go tell them, you know, this happened, such and such, tell them that over and over again. I got irritated because I didn't want her to think that I was going to keep doing it. And so she'll tell all of them that, you know, watch her because she go do this and do that. Well, I expect that, but it started getting irritating. But yeah, she didn't trust me for a little bit after that. And then, yep. And then even one time we was in the car, I was supposed to be going back to their house with my sister. And my mama had took all the curling irons out the excuse me, I just had to burp. I'm whispering because I don't want her to wake up. I don't want her to wake up. She needs to get her rest. She took all the curling irons out, the crinklers, flat iron. She took basically everything out the bathroom. She's like, if y'all gonna do this and y'all gonna do that, y'all not using nothing of mine. Y'all grown, y'all gonna buy y'all own stuff, y'all own soap, y'all own shower curtain. She took the shower curtain down. She took the lock off the door. She did all that. And then like when I was getting ready to go over there, I didn't have nothing to do my hair with, so I used the hot comb. But y'all had went over there, but then the next time I went over there for a little bit or whatever, and so my mom had bought me a new phone and everything. After she threw my other phone out the window, she bought me a new phone, and I snuck right back over there, telling her that I wasn't gonna go over there, but I went right back over there. I hate when people be calling me in between my videos like boo. But yeah, she had took everything. She had bought me a new phone and stuff. And I showed my baby that. I was like, look at this phone. She bought me. She gonna throw my phone out the window. You know, just talking about it and stuff. So yeah, after we came over there, I had to go drop back off. I don't even know my mom was at the house. Yeah, she was here, and like I didn't say nothing to her. I just went back in the room with my sister, and then she gonna try to make me come in the living room. I guess she didn't want me in here with my sister or whatever. So I just wanted to know how I had to sit on the couch basically. And yeah. Then I told my mama I told my mama that I was going to stop seeing them for real, for real. She believed me again. But this time I wasn't going over there. I wasn't, you know, doing nothing extra. I wasn't going over there or nothing. And we were just meeting up at the local park by my house, like I was saying. And we met up at the local park. And one weekend, it wasn't even a weekend, I think it was just a day or so. But my mom had left. My mom and my papa had left to go to Louisiana. You know, she was taking me with her because she was scared that I was gonna, you know, sneak away and go to his house again. Because, you know, I haven't been over there in a minute. Like I said, we just been meeting at the local park, but my mama didn't know that. And she thought that I was gonna sneak over there. I told you it was harder for her to trust me, which I wasn't. I had another plan. I was gonna sneak him over here so that I wouldn't have to be worrying about hurry up and getting home before my mama come one of that, and he could just, you know, dip. So yeah, I just don't like talking about this because it's like I really hurt my mama bad when I did this stuff, and I don't ever want to make her feel like that again, because that was wrong of me, and I see that I really hurt her, and I never intentionally thought, just, you know, I just never sit down and thought about it. No young person really think about what they do before they do it. So we all have to do something to know not to do it again. So listen, because that's what I'm about to tell y'all. I'm just about to tell y'all everything. I'm gonna put my little, okay. So I snuck him over here or whatever. When he was up, I was on, when we was at the local park. Actually, when my mama called me, it just came from the nail shop. She called me telling me, you know, just you gonna come with me for the time that we're gonna be in Louisiana, and James gonna stay here. And I was like, Mama, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. When really I should have went. I told her, I don't want to go. I'm not going to go over there. I'm not going to go over there. I promise you I'm not going to go over there. I'm going to be at the house. I'm not going to be doing nothing and this and that. And then she believed me. She was like, okay. So when I hung up, I was like, yeah. I was telling my baby daddy that, yeah, she said that I could stay and this and that. So we stayed. My mom and them left that, I think they left that Friday. Yeah, that Friday. And they came, and so my brother had brought his little girlfriend over, and he had came over earlier that day, and my brother's girlfriend or whatever, that she came over here later that day. And so I'm sorry, y'all, I'm trying to think. Okay, and so later that day, also me and my brother, we had smoked and stuff, and then I got high, and then I got horny, and then I went in my room where my baby daddy was, and, you know, one thing led to another, and then we were just doing it, and then I felt him, you know, ejaculate inside me. I was like, what? So I went to the bathroom, and I was crying because I wasn't that dumb to know what that means, that I could get pregnant. And I was crying, and he was trying to open the door, but I was like, I wasn't letting him in. And so I was crying. I was trying to sit on the toilet, and I was trying to, you know, I guess let it come out. I don't know what the fuck I was trying to do, but so after that, after I stopped crying and stuff, I just went back in the room. I was just like, oh my God, maybe everybody don't get pregnant, and I was just trying to think the best of it. So I just went back there and laid back there, and we didn't do it no more that night, or no more that morning. He left that morning, actually, because my mama came back later on that day, that Saturday day, and I was just thinking. And then my brother, I walked to the store. I asked my mama, can I have the rest of her food stamps? Like, of course. I went to the store and got me something to eat. I ate, I watched videos, and then, you know, I started thinking about the little situation that happened that night. So I started getting on YouTube, looking up, home remedy pregnancy tests, because, I'm just, what? I had turned 14. I had turned 14 in that following week, if I'm not mistaken. Or that following Friday, if I'm not mistaken. I really can't remember. But I know I turned 14 in that following Friday or in that following week. And I had got pregnant. I had got pregnant. And I'm just thinking now, all this stuff I could have did to prevent that, instead of being such a hard head. I should just went with my mama. Maybe none of this would happen. But don't get me wrong, I love my baby. I love my life. I wouldn't trade her for nothing in this world. But sometimes you just have to listen to your mama, because they're not telling you nothing to hurt you. They're not telling you nothing that they ain't experienced themselves before. And it just really brought a big part on me. That's why sometimes I try to separate myself from like my cousins and stuff, because like I'm trying not to get emotional, y'all, because I'm about to cry. But sometimes I try to, just like, what I'm trying to say, separate myself from my cousins and stuff, because like really they like the only family that I have right now that I'm close to, like, like as kids, to like talk to around the same age range and stuff. And I'm just like, I don't want to hang out with them too much and feel like, I'm a bad influence on them, even though I try to persuade them to do good after all the bad I did. And I don't want them to be looking at me like, girl, look what you did, look what you done, why would I listen to you? But I don't want them to feel like that. I want them to actually hear where I'm coming from. So I just feel like that's why I really can go be with them as much as I want to. But it's like sometimes I just feel like I just can't be around them. You know what I'm saying? Like I just don't fit in, because I don't know. I just don't want them to look at me, as this and that. Us as around our age range, we don't like nobody telling us what to do. Like, we want to do it, see it for ourselves. And I wanted to do and see everything for myself. And I know how they'll feel if I'm telling don't do this. They still gonna do it regardless. You know what I'm saying? So I just try to stay away from them as much as I can, so my other older family members around me won't be telling me, you're a bad influence on them. You made this happen. You made this happen. But at the end of the day, we all make our own choices. So we can't point the finger at each other or nobody, because at the end of the day, it's your mind, and you tell yourself what you want to do. Even if somebody is telling you go do this, even if somebody's telling you not to do this, you still decide at the end of the day whether you want to do it or you don't want to do it. But yeah, sometimes I just feel like I got a burden on me or something that's just keeping me away. I know they be like that. I know they want me to come over there more, since they move. We don't really live close to each other no more. We want to spend time with each other, but sometimes I be like, I don't feel like I can have fun with my cousins like I want to have fun with my cousins, because I got my baby and everything, and I really can't just talk to them how I want to talk to them. So I just be staying away. But because I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear everybody pointing up and think this your fault because my daughter did this your fault because I don't want to hear that, because I don't try to be a bad influence on anybody. That's why when somebody try to come talk to me about something, what they don't need to be talking about right now, I don't really be wanting to talk about it, even though 9 times out of 10 I'm probably doing it, even though it still don't matter to me. I just don't want to talk about it, because if I had a chance to go back and redo everything I did, I would have did it so much better. But I love my life, and I'm happy that everything happened the way it happened. I'm just wishing it didn't, though. But yeah. And then when I had got pregnant, I wasn't showing. I was going to summer school and stuff, and I started showing a little bit. I told my brother or whatever. I tried to tell my mama when I was like around, I think I was like around, I don't even know if I was 1 month, probably some weeks. But my brother friend was over here. He was like, wait till so-and-so leaves to tell her because I don't want so-and-so in our business. So I was like, okay. And then after that, I ain't even wait till he left. I wait like months after because it just, the inside of it just scared me because I know how much pain and hurt I was gonna bring into this family because people expected much more from me, and I know that. But nothing changed in there. I'ma still do what I said I'm gonna do. I'm going to graduate. I'm going to finish, and I'm gonna do what I gotta do for my little one, you know. And months and months pass by, and sometimes I just feel like I wanted to just sit down and talk to her because she gave me that type of space where, like, I wasn't in this room. I was in the other room over there. It didn't have no door or nothing, and they have built it in, and when they built it in, it was just supposed to be like a little, you know, one of them little small rooms you put like couches and stuff in there, you know, like an open living room you could just go and chill in by yourself, watch movies and stuff. It's supposed to be something like that. But see, my sister was still living here, and I didn't want to share a room with her, and so I wanted to just get my own room. I didn't care about it not having no door or anything. So that's what happened. So I went and stayed up in there, hooked the little room up, had me a desk, a bed, and I was good. But so my mama would come bring her little chair up in there and sit in there and watch TV with me. Ask me, you know, is there something you want to tell me? This and that, you know, just saying little stuff like that. And I was just like, no. And she came in there every day, asked me the same question. I told her no. Then this one day she left. My baby daddy said, hold on, y'all. I skipped the whole part about how when my baby daddy was here at my house that weekend, my mama went to Louisiana. I had found out also that he was talking to another girl in his apartments, and that upset me too. And from there and now and there, I feel like, you know, I had to be around him for him to like me or to keep talking to me, and I had to have sex with him for him to like me or keep talking to me. And that's what I feel like, because most of the time I didn't want to have sex, but he wanted to have sex, so I had sex with him, and, you know, tried to please him to keep him with me and to keep him liking me. But that wasn't enough. So don't ever feel like you have to have sex with a boy for him to keep continuously liking you. And if he just want to keep having sex with you and for you to feel loved by him and for you to feel like that's your boyfriend, I don't think you should be with him, because you shouldn't feel like you have to have sex with a person just so that they can stay with you, because that's not it. You worth way more than that, and I should know that. But that's what I would be telling my daughter when she get around that age, because she needs to hear that. She needs to hear that somebody loves you. You don't have to have sex with somebody just so you can feel loved or, you know, by your boyfriend when you get one. You don't, when you ready, not when they ready, okay? Because that was the hardest thing for me, you know. I'm growing up. Not saying that I didn't grow up without a good, stable home. You just know, you want to be raised by your birth mother and your birth parents, and you have a lot of questions that you really can't get answers to, and you're just so confused. And let me tell y'all something about me. Nobody really knows this, and I kept it to myself, but I always wanted to be, never much really with my mom, but with my dad. Like, I wanted to know who my dad was, and I want to be around him. I want to feel loved by a dad, I guess. I wanted to feel a man's love, you know what I'm saying? Like a daddy-daughter love, that, you know, a dad that love his daughter love. That's what I wanted to feel. And I guess you know, me not feeling that. I just wanted to feel that from some boy, I guess. So I went, you know, looking for that type of love in boys, and I knew, well, I didn't know, but I thought I could find that type of love in boys, but I didn't. End up just having myself with a baby and nothing really. But yeah, I was going to Beckley Park. I was going to go meet him, but he was already on the street, so he was walking up or whatever. And mind you, we haven't seen each other in a couple of days, so I don't know what he's been doing. He's been claiming this and that, but yeah, we was walking on our way to the park, and my mom was telling me before I left that she was on her way home. So I never knew. My mama don't never come down back streets or the way we go to walk and get to the recreation center. She never come down the street. But she came up that street while we was walking, and I'm just asking him, you know, is that my mom? Is that my mom? And he just smiling. And I'm asking him, is that my mom? So we could just turn around, you know, and run somewhere. And then it was her, and then, cause I can't see. I don't. It was like it was right there, close to us, but I can't really see if it was my mama. But I saw when I kept walking up, and I was just like, oh my God. So y'all had told him to give me my phone because my phone was in his pocket, and she told me to get in the car, and she was like, that's why I think you pregnant, Juicy, because you study being with him. And so she took me to go get a pregnancy test or whatever. And when she took me to go get a pregnancy test, when she told me to go in the bathroom and pee in the cup, I was like, should I put some water in it, or should I, you know, put some water in it? I was like, no, I can't. I'm not going to do that no more because, well, I say no more. I haven't did it, but I'm not going to do that because I don't want to endanger me or the baby. So I peed. I'm stick the chest in there. I went back in my room. I started crying because I know what she was finna see, and I know that she was gonna be hurt. And I didn't want her to hate me or anything because I love her. I love everything she's done for me, you know. And at any time she could have gave up me, like, you know, I don't have to, you know, she could have said, I don't have to put up with this. I really don't. Y'all not my kids. I don't have to put up with this. But, you know, she never said that. And that's why I respect her the most, because out of all things, you would have never thought your birth mother would make you feel like a piece of trash. But she did. And the mother I went down, she never made me feel like I was a piece of trash. Like I was just disposable, you know. Like, she never made me feel like that. I don't care how bad I talked to her, how bad I might have disrespected her. She never made me feel like I was a piece of trash like my mama did. You know, I wait on my mama to call me on my birthday. And eventually, as I got older, I just stopped caring. And I carried that hate in my heart, which I never should have done, because it just made me a very mean person. I don't want to be mean. I don't want to be like that, but I just want to say, if I ever come up, you know, with money, anything, this gonna be the first lady that I spoil, and I promise you that. She never made me feel like a piece of trash, disposable, or nothing, none of that. She always loved me and made me feel like I never needed no father, I never needed no boyfriend to make me feel like the way she do. She never made me feel like a piece of trash. One thing she did was try to help me, better me, and make me a young lady. It's the only thing. And I love her so much for that. But yeah. When your mama tell you something, listen to your mama. Because 9 times out of 10, she know what she talking about. She know what she doing. She done been through it. But, you know, us as kids, we want to go find out ourselves. Be curious. And just like babies, they curious. That's why they go in everything. So, yeah. She found out I was pregnant. They took me to the doctor. She took me to the doctor the next following day. to make sure that I was pregnant for real, because you know some of the tests be lying. So when they took me to the doctor, they took my pee or whatever. They told me that I had a urinary tract infection, a bad one. So they gave me a shot in my butt, and it hurted, and I was crying. And my mama just sat there, and I just felt so hurt, because she never treated me like that, and that's why I was so hurt. Like, usually she'd get up and, you know, rub me, help me out, and ask me was I okay. But she didn't do nothing. She just sit there, like, she just watched me in pain and stuff. So I just cried. And they had told her, yep, I was pregnant, and she cried again, and they followed me up with a specialist. I got an appointment I went to go see, and I was 6 months already. That's for how long I had hit my pregnancy. And I was on Instagram during the time that the morning I was on my way to the clinic, and I saw my baby daddy. Well, he was supposed to be. Well, we couldn't even talk, but we was kind of still talking. But Mom had took my phone and all that, so he had, in the meeting of the park, taking my phone. We were still together, and he was already, you know, laid up with another girl in his new house, his new apartment, and they were having sex and stuff, and she ended up being pregnant. And I just thought, you know, I was the only one, and I was doing a good job at doing what I was doing, you know, trying to keep him by giving him sex and giving him what he wanted, but that didn't work. So I was also getting depressed about that. But yeah, I went to the doctor with my cousin and my mom, and they told me that I was 6 months. My mom was like 6 months, and they was like, do you want to know what you have? And so I had told them, yeah, you know, like having a girl. And at the moment, I didn't really feel, I didn't care what I was having. I didn't even want the baby, because how he had did me, I didn't even want it. But I was like, you know, I can't blame that on the baby. The baby's innocent. But I really didn't care much what I was having, so I was happy with whatever. So I smiled and stuff. And yeah, got the little sonograms. I didn't understand them, and my mama was showing me how to understand, like where the head was, you know, all this stuff. And I was just like, I can't believe it. Like, every day I woke up, I can't believe I'm actually having a baby. I would feel the little bones inside my stomach. I was like, wow. And when it moved, it just feel weird. Yeah. My mama, she took care of me during the pregnancy. Like, I was scared for my life. I was scared. You know how before you even start having sex, you were already watching baby birth videos and stuff, and saying we ain't having no kids because they look painful and stuff, and then now you just pop up and you gotta go through this whole thing, and you just scared. So after that, I washed my hands with my baby dad. I was like, I started realizing my worth. I started realizing who I was and how beautiful I was, and that he wasn't the only boy. And I started realizing that just because I'm praying about him doesn't mean that I won't find somebody else. Even though I wasn't worried about nobody else at the time, I was just like, I'm just not gonna let this boy ruin me like this and think that, you know, he can control me or make me feel less than what I already feel. I'll let him go. I wash my hands with him. Every time he'll text me, I'll be real rude to him, real mean to him, you know, make him feel like crap, you know. And so I just stopped talking to him. And I definitely had stopped talking to his mom when I heard she said something about me to one of his other girlfriends. And this boy, he cheated on me a lot. Like, he cheated on me a lot, like, period. And I just feel like it was because, you know, I wasn't seeing him as much as I did. Everything in my power to try to see him and give him sex, but he was still cheating on me. So I was just, it hurt me to the point where it made me strong. Like, strong enough to leave him. And yeah. I won't feel it again, but yeah. That's why I don't talk to my baby daddy. I always said if I have kids, I want their daddy to be in their life just because of me and what I was feeling without a dad. You know, wanting that daddy, father figure love, you know. I don't know. Some girls don't like it because they too overprotective, but I like feeling protection over me. Like when I have my brothers, I like feeling like I'm protected. Like, you know, I'm the sister and I got my soldiers. Like I know they're gonna ride for me. I like feeling protected like that. And even though I didn't have the daddy experience, you know, where they so strict and all that, maybe that's what I needed. Even though I wanted that so bad that I, you know, went looking for it in boys, keyword boys. When I should have been asking questions about who my dad was, even though I would never got the answers, but I should have been asking questions like that and, you know, talking to somebody about it, you know. Instead of, you know, holding everything in and try to do some stuff on my own that didn't help. Because at the end of the day, a daddy will never betrayed you. Well, some dads do, but you know your real dad just been with you since he been with you. He'll never betrayed you like these boys will. So that's why I wanted a daddy. And I wanted to know who he was, but I guess I really never asked. So I always used to be shy, you know. But he saw Brooke once when I first had Brooke, and he held her, and when she cried, he gave her back. My mama asked if he wanted to spend the night, and I told her, no, I don't want him to spend the night. And he actually saw her twice. When I was dropping my sister off one day, we had came from out to eat with her and her baby daddy. He was there and he saw her. But yeah, I guess she felt the connection to him because my baby don't go to nobody, but she went to him. And yeah, I just always wanted my kids. I always said this. I want my kids to have a relationship with their dad. But maybe when he get older, he'll get more mature. Cause right now he's not mature. He's in and out of jail. He's just not ready. I wasn't ready, but I had to make myself be ready because I didn't have no other choice, and I wasn't gonna give my baby away. I did consider it. Well, I was like, I would never portray my kid like my mama did me. And I'm feeling like I'm feeling, you know, like a piece of trash to her. You know, she might not consider me as that. She might have been going through something, but you know, you could call and at least tell me, you know, I was going through something. Because I understand, because I'm young. And sometimes, well, not now, I haven't been depressed, but when I first had Brooke, I was getting depressed. It was hard. I just wanted to give up. As much as I wanted to give up, I didn't, though, because I didn't want her to be, you know, wondering who her real birth mother is and why she just give me to somebody like I'm disposable, like I thought. And I never really had no answers on that. Because, you know, I just never know. And I don't want my daughter to ever feel like that. I want her to have a good life. That's why I'm trying to, you know, make something out of myself so I can provide for her. And before my mother leaves this earth, I want her to know that I'm not disposable. I'm not disposable and I'm not trash. And I'm going to make some of myself. But yeah. I don't talk to him because I don't feel like he's mature enough to see my daughter right now and just, you know, have my daughter alone right now. But sooner or later, maybe when he get older, you know, he'll start realizing. He'll probably try to reach out to me and I'll see if he's still the same, then no. But if he got mature and he done with all that going to jail, stealing and this and that, and he got him a job, then maybe we can work something out. But until then, I'ma just wait. Even though we kids, I know we kids, so I can't just be saying he gonna mature like that. So, but still, I don't want my baby around what he doing right now. And that's just for the best of her. But yeah, he's just not mature enough to be with my daughter right now. And I don't think it's a good environment how they living for her to be with him right now. No, So I was gonna wait. But yeah, it's not worth it. Ladies, it's not worth it. Don't give up yourself. Keep yourself. Okay? Don't let nobody rush you into, giving yourself up. Keep yourself. But yeah, that's why I don't let my babies fight. That's why I don't let Brooklyn see. That's why I don't talk to Brooklyn dad, because he immature. And I'm pretty sure still to this day, all he be wanting to do is have sex. He wouldn't even be worrying about the baby. And yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share my share my videos. Turn on post notifications so that you get notified every time I post, because boom, I'm bringing in bangers, vlogs, all that starting now. And my Instagram is juicy wts, juicy wts, JUICY WTS on Instagram. And yeah, DM me if you have any questions or video ideas that you want me to do. You can DM me. Feel free to DM me, because I don't know why they turned off my comments. They said something about a minor. If you're a minor, they're trying to protect you or something like that. But I'll read over it again and let y'all know. But yeah, I also need me a intro done. I need me an intro done. So if y'all know somebody to do intros, DM them to me. Or if you make good intros and you got some work that you can show me, DM me so that I can get one, because I need a new one. And yep, that's why I don't talk to Brooks' dad right now. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share my videos. And turn on post notifications so that you get notified every time I post. And I will be doing more vlogs and videos with Brooklyn. Right now she's asleep. And I just want to thank y'all. Thank y'all for watching and supporting me as a young mother, because y'all don't know that I really do appreciate y'all, and happy to have nice people like y'all. And yeah, thank y'all for supporting me. Stay tuned for the next video. Bye.